At this time, I'd like to ask you to please rise as the Marion High School singers sing the alma mater. Remain standing. Following that, remove your caps and face the flag to the south end of the gym as we sing the national anthem.
Hey, welcome back to the SAC. Going to catch the second game. We're going to let the stadium announcer give us the starting lineups here.
For Marion, 5'5" sophomore, number 1, Jordy Raymer. For Sterling, 5'11", junior, number 1, Dave Clark. For Marion, 5'10", junior, number 3, Carson Krause. For Sterling, the 6' junior, number 5, Logan Isaac. For Marion, the 6'1", senior, number 11, Blue Wetzel. For Sterling, the 6'5", junior, number 23, Boston Pecker. For Marion, 6'5", junior, number 14, Jaden Mercer. I got off on Sterling. The other starter for Sterling is number 2, Wyatt Newberry. And for Marion, 6'6" sophomore, number 33, Jackson Howard. The head coach of Sterling is
All right, welcome back. Here we are. Going to start the guys' game. So tonight, once again, Marion Warriors hosting the Sterling Black Bears. Guys just started out this season 2-3. Sterling comes in with a 4-1 record. Their only loss to Great Bend. Beat a couple other Kingmen. I think I saw on there Hoisington. So, very young team we've noticed in Sterling.
Well, Jeremiah was announcing a lot of junior names when it's listed as sophomores in the program, so I don't know just how young they are, but don't seem to be a lot of seniors on the Sterling roster anyway, for what it's worth.
So this new style of play by the Warrior team this year under new coach Kevin Dasenbrock. Let's see if the Warriors can, so far in this young season, it's been a little tough for them getting into this new style of play. It's just totally different than they've ever played before. Marion does control the tips to start this game.
So off we go. Good cut inside by Jordy Raymer. Couldn't get it to go. 23 brings away the rebound. Get it out to number 5 for his three-pointer. It's an air ball. Good scrap for it, and Marion will come away with it. Luke Wessel pushes it up with his right-hand dribble. Around the Carson at the point, he slows it down for a minute, looks for his drive, gets bumped a bit. Jordy's got his left-hand dribble going. Oh, he's going to get loose, and he's going to get fouled there on that one. That foul goes against number 1, Zane Farney. First foul of the ball game, 1 for Zane, 1 for Sterling. So Jordy will try a couple of free throws. He gets that first one to go in.
So Marion takes the early 1-0 lead. Like that.
There we go. Play with the lead. Jordy's second high arcing shot is long. Jackson Howard over the top for the tip, won't go. And this is Blake Smith for Sterling, number 0. Pick it off to 23. Short jumper from the corner won't go in. Offensive rebound, it also won't go. And Caden brings down the rebound. Sets a screen for Carson at the top. His shot gets tipped. Battle for it. A couple of guys go to the floor. We're going to have a held ball called. And since Marion got the opening tip, Sterling will get this one. Good hustle by Marion's big men.
Yeah, both of them on the floor right in that same pile. Ooh. Thought about a long pass, but there was actually nobody open down there. Looking down court, Marion, the Sterling guys weren't even looking, but Marion had them covered up.
Yep. Ball fake more than anything else. 0 is taking a look at, a rip through by 23, and he's going to go in and get the dunk from Sterling's first 2 points. 23 is Boston Eckert. They list him at 6'5" and a sophomore. Luke's three-pointer won't go. The official's going to call a foul on the rebound.
It's going to be on Jordy, I believe. Yep.
Jordy Raymer gets his first foul. First team foul against Marion. Again, they run someone deep just to get somebody out of the way there. And number 1, Zane Farney, will dribble the ball down. Strong take by 0. It won't go. Carson clears the rebound there. Again, we got a cutter underneath the basket. Luke's got it. Caden's working hard to get open underneath there. Eckert had him guarded pretty well. Carson on his crossover drill gets it to Jackson. Jackson can just hold it there above his defender. And Luke gets the ball out at the logo. Backdoor cut by Jordy. 2 guys rise up to block that shot.
Man.
Ball tipped around and away. And here comes Sterling. Pass to the left corner. Swing it out to Eckert. Around here to Farney again. He'll settle things down a little bit. Sterling's just playing 5 out right there, looks like. Eckert's going to try a 3-point shot. It's off. And Raymer comes away with the rebound. Off to Carson to dribble it up, left-handed. Again, looking for cutters in there. Jordy's dribble is taken away. And Luke takes a swipe at it, can't get it. Oh, and he comes in from behind and gets it that time. Oh, kind of a loose pass. I'm going to have to say
turnovers back and forth there.
Yep. Shot won't go. Caden Mercer clears the rebound.
Quite the flurry of activity there. Less than a couple seconds down, 1 trip of the floor.
Yep, behind the back dribble for Luke Wessel. He goes up with a challenge shot. It gets blocked, and Sterling throws it ahead. Jackson does a nice job of not fouling, but Sterling follows up. Offensive rebound for the putback. Four to 1 Sterling with about half of the first quarter done. Little slip screen for Carson's three-pointer. It won't go. Battle for the rebound. Farney was able to take it away from Raymer. And he seems to be the man that Sterling wants to have with the ball. into the corner. Good closeout by Jackson there. Interesting guarding here by Marion. They don't have our tallest guy on their tallest guy, but so be it. Good rebound by Carson on that missed three-pointer.
Well, if there's good news on the night, so far 6 defensive rebounds for Warriors.
Ball fake by Caden. Around to Luke. His three-point trigger.
There
it's
it
down.
is.
That's the Patience on three-pointer for Luke Wessel. And that ties the ball game at 4. Oh, he was looking ahead.
Number 1 was looking ahead, but number 0 hadn't even turned his back on him yet, or he turned back to look at him yet.
So 3 subs coming in for Sterling. Number 11 is Jacob Lewis. Number 21 is Zach Dashel. And number 24.
Wessner checks in for Marion. And
Okay.
Raymer's going to take a break.
All right. 24 is Cameron Morris for Sterling. Trying to get them all identified. You'd have to see our program to understand why we're having an issue with the names tonight. Good drive by Isaac. Just got away from him on that last bounce. Thought he had something happening there, but didn't go his way. So 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Number 2 is Wyatt Newberry. He's going to handle the ball now for Sterling a little bit. 21 gets an open look at a three-pointer. And that one goes down. 21 is Zach Dashel. Luke turns down the screen. Long jumper for Jackson. It won't go. Sterling's got it, and they're running out ahead. Pass is too long, and he can't shoot it, so he just throws it back, and Luke's there to take the ball away.
30-second timeout by the Warriors. Going to be an Edward Jones investment timeout. So, while we got timeout, we're broadcasting from the Landing Pharmacy broadcast area. First quarter sponsors, Sport Ridge Vet Hospital, Prairie Land Partners, and Marion National Bank. The pregame show we brought to you by Central National Bank. And Warrior sponsors tonight are Marion Auto Supply, Security First Title Company, Katie Insurance, and Tampa State Bank. So right now, the Sterling lead, 7-4. They've taken quite a few three-pointers, only hit 1 so far, but they've been pretty good on the boards, both ends. And Warriors have had a number of turnovers, which have kind of helped Sterling to this 3-point lead.
So it looks like Sterling wants to, when they get a chance, to get out and run a little bit, push the ball up ahead. Marion's going to have to make sure they get back on defense. A little trouble with his between-the-legs dribble. Luke gets a screen, now loses the ball. Turnover number 7, we believe, on the night against the Warriors. Number 11, with a crossover dribble. He goes in to finish. Number 11 is Jacob Lewis. Tell you more about Jacob, but he's not in our program. So, elbow to elbow pass there, big man to big man. Caden's looking for something else to happen. He'll get it off to Isaac over there at the left wing. Consider his left-hand dribble, kicks it out to Jackson. Jackson on his right-hand dribble, loses it. Caden picks it up. His little jumper. That's a good shot for Caden. He can make that, but that one didn't go. Sterling clears the rebound, and here they come. Pushing if they can. 21 with a little up and under move there.
That's 5 points quick for Dashel.
Yep. Again, that little float play for Carson doesn't go. Luke's open again for a moment. Good closeout there by 24 to keep him from shooting that shot. Luke is stuck with it. Good effort by Carson to come help out his man who's in trouble. Round to Isaac. Over to Luke for a three-pointer. Nice straight shot. Won't go in. Official's going to blow his whistle and point the other direction. Jackson Howard picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul on the Warriors for the evening. Right now, Sterling only with 1.
Sterling's going to bring 3 starters back in.
Sam Loomis checks in for Howard.
So Sterling brings the ball down, leading by 7. They've gotten a bit of a spread on us here after it was tied at 4. Inside to Eckert. He can't get it up. Good block by Caden. A lot of scrambling for the ball. Sterling comes away with it. They're going to get an open look at a 3. That one won't go, but another offensive rebound around on down. That's Lewis again. It's his 4th point. Carson calls out the play that he wants. Going to isolate him for a 3-pointer at the buzzer there, and it won't go. And so that will be the end of our first quarter. Marion trails 4-13. After we were tied at 4, Sterling ran away there on a 9-0 run.
Mostly by
finish.
Dashel ends up with 5 points, and Lewis and Dashel come off the bench for a combined 9 points.
Right.
That's the difference right now. 4. Dashel has 5. Rebounding department, actually the Warriors have more defensive rebounds. They out-rebounded them 6-5, but Sterling picks up 3 offensive. Turnover department right now, I've got 8 for the Warriors and only 4 for the Black Bears. Marion's 4 points come on 3 from Wessel and a free throw from Raymer. On Sterling's, Newberry with 2, Eckert with 2, Lewis with 4, and Dashel with 5. And that gives you your Sterling score of 13. Nobody in foul trouble. There's only 3 fouls in that whole first quarter.
Nice clean quarter as the fouling goes, or as defense goes, I guess. Sterling only has 10 guys listed on the program. They have played 8 of those 10. Marion has played 7, which is kind of a usual rotation for Coach Jason Brock over there. These 7 guys have gotten the majority of the minutes that I have seen so far this season. So Carson brings it down, throw it off to Sam Loomis there. Oh my, touchy little whistle there. Is that going to be on Caden?
I think so. Yes.
Caden is number 14. That's his first foul. Marion's got 1 foul here now in the quarter. Officials are being really picky about letting players come in the ball game, and the players need to recognize what's going on there and not just jump right up and run in the game, especially if the official has a call to make at the table. So the ball comes into Farney. He's the main ball handler when he's in there. Oh, quite a cut by Eckert. He's loose in there for an easy finish. Boston Eckert is a 6'5" sophomore. At least that's what the program says. He looks about 6'5", maybe 6'6". Oh, what
nice
a bounce
pass. Wester to Mercer.
And a good finish by Caden Mercer with his left hand. Using the rim to help ward off the defender a little bit there. Now number 0's on a bit of a run out. What can we do to stop him? On he goes, and there's going to be a blocking foul. So 2 free throws coming Sterling's way. Their first free throws of the night. That foul was on
Loomis.
Sam Loomis. His first foul. This is Wyatt Newberry at the free throw line. And he gets the first one.
Loomis had the right idea, just didn't get there in time.
Right. Boy, when some of those Sterling guys are driving to the basket, they are going hard, putting their head down and just going for it. Second free throw is also good. He looks like a confident shooter. So the lead for Sterling is 17-6. Carson tries a couple of dribbles between his legs. Keeps possession there. Caden will release the pressure out there. Boy, Sterling is up tight. You don't want to let us do any of our dribbling. What's going to be called here? Traveling call.
You got to be kidding me.
I'm with Coach Jason Brock on that. I thought there was some bodying up going on there on Jordy's drive.
Wow.
So let's see, is that 9 turnovers against the Warriors tonight? Is that
Yes.
something that you have? Okay. Little spin dribble by 21, an extra step. Call that a Euro step maybe? I don't know, but good finish at the bucket. Carson on his dribble doesn't get anywhere. Oh, he's going to pull up for a little baseline jumper. That's a good shot by Carson. That one goes down. So now Marion can try to set up a little bit of their pressure. Ball comes in and back to Farney, and they're just going to clear it out and let him bring it down. Runs past Jordy, kick to the corner. Number 21 is going to try a three-pointer. It's no good. Eckert with that high rebound, and he'll take it up and finish. Well, I haven't seen him play much, but he looks pretty tough inside there. That's 6 points for Eckert tonight. 21-8 is the lead for Sterling. Isaac's going to try his baseline drive, takes it up tough off the glass. 21 clears the rebound, pushes it up ahead to 0. He's going to give it off to Eckert, and Jordy steps in there to take it away from him. But he's going to get called for his second foul on the evening. That's 3 team fouls against Marion.
Loomis and Wessner out. Howard and Wessel back in.
So the starting 5 for Marion's back on the court. Oh, Jackson got a little high on his guard, but blocks the shot on the comeback. Carson's looking for somebody to run with. Good hesitation by Luke. He goes up, gets banged in the head, but no call. Jackson with the offensive rebound. He can't finish it. He's going to take it away on that one. Kick it to Caden for that little 14-foot jumper he can make, and down it goes. Very good effort on the offensive glass by Jackson Howard that time, and good calm shot by Caden Mercer. 21-10 Sterling lead.
Good anticipation by Luke.
I think you want to keep Farney from getting off on the run there if you can. He gets by Luke that time. That's just a good play. I appreciate the desire to play good pressure defense. You're going to have to make sure that he doesn't get by you on that. Once their shoulders are past you, we are in trouble. Coach Dasenbrock's going to call a full timeout. I think I saw him signal.
That is an Edward Jones investment timeout. Yeah, if you're the other 4 for Marion and you see Farney start to lower his head, you got all 4 of you move to the middle of the lane, because right now it's getting too easy right up the middle of the lane. Even if he gets a dump off pass, at least maybe we'd have some help.
Good team defense will take care of some of that, as you say. But we'll just have to see how it goes. Sterling's got balanced scoring. I would imagine they're not all up on the screen. I can't see them. Darren probably knows more. But they're 23 points. I would say are spread out quite a bit.
Farney 2, Newberry 4, Eckert 6, Lewis 4, Dashel 7. So yeah, pretty balanced. So amazingly, in this quarter so far, we're not quite halfway through this quarter. Between all the shots, free throws, the end of the shots, they have taken a total of 7 shots in this quarter and made 6 of them.
Wow.
That's 3s, 2s, and free throws all combined.
Right.
So.
Well, part of that good shooting percentage is that many of their 2-pointers are layups.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Right now, Marion in this quarter 3 of 6. So, we're not shooting bad.
Right.
All of ours 2-pointers.
Jackson's got it high. He kicks it around to Jordy. Jordy's going to fling up a really tough shot. And here comes Sterling on the run again. Good break there. Nice unselfish pass. Teammates know one another well there, it looks like. And they finish well. So Carson's being guarded hard by number 2 there, Wyatt Newberry. He's a good defender, it looks like. Oh, backdoor cut.
Ricochets off 3 Black Bears and out of bounds to the Warriors. Wessner checking back in for Krause.
From where we stand up here in the Lanning Pharmacy broadcast area, we could see that angle Luke saw, and that was the right.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say, wow.
Yeah. I was going to say, Luke had a good angle on that pass. It was just going to be between quite a few arms, and Sterling knocked that out of bounds. All right. 1 foul on Newberry, and that's the first team foul against Sterling here
in the second quarter. Yep.
So Luke's looking for somebody to get it to, and unfortunately he throws it away to the Black Bears. He's going hard to the bucket. Zane Farney there with the finish.
Very good use of body control. He baited Raymer, leaned into him after he baited him, and got the and one.
Aiden Kutsia checks in for Jordy, who has to take his 3 fouls to the bench. Farney back to the free throw line. Short this time. Caden comes away with a bouncing rebound. Luke Wessel will bring it down. Gets it to the elbow, down deep to Isaac. Wessel for a turnaround jumper. That's a nice shot for Isaac. That had hands in his face, and he finished. So Farney will bring it down against Luke's defense. Right wing to number 5. Cutter goes through. Farney around to number 24. His three-point shot is long. And Jackson's there for the rebound. Off to Isaac and off to Luke. Bounce pass into Caden. Going to play that little fade play there for him, but the shot won't go. Caden's got it. He's going to take his right-hand dribble between a couple of players. Luke on the step back. Look for his three. Won't get it. Isaac's going to take a tough one. And Aiden Kutsia is going to get his first foul going over the back there for that rebound. That is 5 team fouls on Marion. Is that considered an offensive foul, so we're not going to shoot?
I guess so.
Okay, well. I used to think I knew the rules, Darren. I used to think I did.
Yeah. All the rules have changed, Kelly. Well, maybe not all of them, but.
Sterling with their 5-out offense just gets a wide open driving lane there and gets in for another layup. And that's the way you shoot a high percentage. Get your shots close to the basket. That's for sure. Pass to the elbow to Jackson. High elbow there. Aiden in the corner. They're going to give him his left-hand drive to the baseline because there's really no place to go. Lob inside to Caden. He gets pushed pretty hard. And we're going to get a foul call against Sterling. I believe that's going to go against number 23, Boston Eckert. That's 1 foul on Boston, 2 team fouls on Sterling.
Non-shooting fouls. Yep. Rory ball underneath. Loomis checks in.
Yep. And Carson Krause as well.
Back in. Yep.
So Marion goes to a very common box set here on the out of bounds underneath. Luke's looking for a 3-point shot right out of the gate. Goes to Isaac. Around to Carson. They're going to get Luke, try to get Luke loose in the corner. Can't get that 3-pointer, but he'll. Marion, I think the official pointed Marion's way. Marion's going to keep that. At least I think that's what they say. Some of the players are a little bit confused by what the call was. So the striped shirts, we'll discuss it a little bit and try to decide. And they're going to keep it with Marion. 17-point lead for the Black Bears, 29-12. Isaac pops to the corner. Sam Loomis runs around the curl cut there. Boy, Sterling really keeps us on one side of the floor very well with their defense. They're giving us the baseline drive, knowing that somebody's going to be there to cut that off.
Well, not only one side of the floor, but just, nice steal back, almost.
Number 0's having a little rough go of it right now on both ends of the floor. That's Blake Smith.
Number 5, Logan Isaac.
And Sterling is going to sub. Number 5, Logan Isaac comes in for Blake Smith. He looks a little bit hobbled as he goes out. Caden Mercer's going to come back in. And Jackson Howard's going to get a break. So Caden draw the tough guard against Boston Eckert. Lob inside. Kick out to Eckert for the three-pointer. It won't go. Carson can't get that rebound. Little flip pass, bounce pass inside. Eckert goes down. I think Isaac maybe reached in on that one, got him on the arm a little bit. Yep, number 20 is Isaac Wessner. That's
first.
one foul on Isaac. Marion's over the limit for the quarter. So Boston Eckert will go to the free throw line for a couple. And gets the first one. And Farney checks back in, their primary ball handler, when he's on the court anyway. So Eckert will take his second free throw. So far as you appear to be a pretty good shooter. Oh, he missed that one. Sam Loomis gets that rebound. Is that 5 free throws for Sterling? 3 for 5 on the night?
Yeah. 4 for 5.
Okay. Carson with a long look at a three-pointer off the rim, and it won't go. Eckert's high for that rebound. He's going to dribble it out. And we're going to get called for a foul there. 14 is Caden Mercer. It's going to be his second foul. Oh, 15 they said. Sam Loomis got the foul.
Oh.
Sorry. I didn't see the right number of fingers. Sam's second foul.
Eckert back to the line for a couple more.
And he makes his first. So you're telling me that's 5 for 6 so far?
Yep.
Okay.
Just Eckert with the one miss the last time up.
His second one is short again, but an offensive rebound. We're going to have a tie-up. This time, Sterling's going to keep possession. They lead by 19, 31-12. Marion's had a little bit more scoring this quarter. They've had 8 points compared to the 4 they had in the first, but Sterling's gotten away for quite a few more points this quarter as well. Sterling's going to throw it out to Eckert at the three-point line. He's going to take one big dribble pass. Get a reach-in foul as he finishes at the rim with that layup. Basket's going to count. Call on number 3, Carson Krause. His first personal foul of the evening. So Boston Eckert back to the line again. And his free throw is good. So Boston's got 11 points up on the board anyway. Does that agree with what you have, Darren?
Can't count that high.
Okay.
2, 4, 6, 8. Yes.
Okay. Carson with a little behind the back dribble, step back, pull up from the corner, and Carson makes that. Again, Sterling gets the ball into Farney. He is a good ball handler. He's dribbled past 2 of us. Oh, my. Open three-pointer for Sterling goes in. That is Blake Smith on that three-pointer. 5 points for Blake tonight. 37-14 is the lead. 30 seconds to go here in the half. Looks like Marion doesn't want to get in too big of a hurry. Back over here to Carson. Again, they're giving him that right-hand drive because they know somebody's going to be there to help. Long skip pass over to Luke. He gets the ball taken away from him, and off comes Farney. He's not going to bother to pass. He's just going to take it in for the layup. And there's going to be a foul called on the play as well. So Farney's going to go to the line for one. Foul goes on Isaac Wessner, his second. Farney has 6 points so far on the night. His free throw is long. Caden gets the rebound. We're down to 5 seconds. Are we going to? Luke's got to fling it from half court, and that one won't go. So our halftime score is Sterling 39, Marion 14. Bit of a rough quarter there for the Warriors. Sterling shooting it well. They're driving the basketball well. It's just hard in basketball to guard guys who can drive the ball that well from the perimeter. It really gets to be tricky. I don't know, not quite all of Marion's points. Why don't you give the
Well, I
scoring
was gonna say,
recap there?
For Sterling in that quarter, they only missed 5 shots from the floor, and 3 of those were free throws. They missed one 2-pointer, 1 3-pointer, and 3 free throws in that quarter, and they got 26 points. So that kind of says it all right there. Marion had 10 points. Krause scored 4, Mercer with 4, and Wester with 2 in that quarter. Rebounding was pretty even. 6 for each team, or actually only 5 for Sterling, 6 for the Warriors, including 3 offensive rebounds. Just couldn't really get anything going off those offensive rebounds. Turnovers, hardly any in that quarter because Sterling was scoring points. So only 2 more turnovers for the Warriors, just 1 more for the Black Bears. So they have 5 on the night, and the Warriors have 10.
So it's a 25-point deficit for the Warrior men at the half. We'll see what Coach Dasenbrock can come up with and see if they can cut into that in the second half. We'll sure hope so.
So we'll see you back in about 8 minutes.
Usually that's the recipe for success. Yeah, for sure. Good one. Get a good seed at the players. Which are there's multiple that have a decent amount of okay. You were pretty good at nailing down the joke and brisket.
All right, welcome back to the second half action here at the SAC. Score is Marion 14, Sterling 39. Right before halftime, we brought you the St. Luke Hospital quarterly report and kind of the statistics from the first half. Coach Robson and I were discussing here at halftime, what do you do different here in the second half to try to get back in this game? I don't know. I'll tell you what, with Sterling shooting the percentage they did, and it was from all distances, it's a tough matchup. I mean, there's a reason when you watch the first half of Sterling, there's a reason they're 4-1 against some big schools. They do a lot of things right, from the defensive end all the way through their offense.
When you can drive it well and you can kick out and shoot it well from out there, that's a couple of things that really make an offense go. So let's see what the Warriors came up with. Ball over to the wing to Luke. He gets a little reverse dribble, and he's off to the races. And he's got a good driving layup there for Luke. That's the way to shoot a high percentage. Get in there for layups.
Good screen there by Mercer to get him. Oh, good poke away by Wessel. Going to stay with Sterling.
I know this is a tough guard for Luke. Zane Farney is the primary ball handler for the Black Bears.
He's just so quick.
Yep. Oh, lost that one. Jackson took it away. Get it off to Caden, back to Carson. Jordy's got it. He's going to trigger a three-pointer, and he gets that one to go as a Cason Sun three-pointer with Jordy Raymer.
Well, we like the fact the first 5 points of the second half are all Warrior points.
Barney's got his three-pointer from out there. It won't go. Jordy decided to let it go, and Boston Eckert was able to get a hand on it and throw it off Jordy, so it will stay there with Sterling. Fairly deep in the corner for the inbound play. Goes inside to Eckert. Tough shot from there. He'll fight for his own rebound, can't get it. And he's going to get a foul instead. So that'll be 2 fouls against Boston Eckert. And 1 team foul on Sterling.
Good rebound by Wessel to get a hold of that ball and hold it, not try to do something funky with it and lose it, but he actually had a good hold on it, and Eckert fouled him. So Carson waves Luke away. Caden's going to try that three-pointer. Oh, good-looking shot. Didn't go down. Number 0, Blake Smith, comes away with it. Off to Farney. He's going to drive in for a layup, and he'll finish. Good fast break by the Black Bears there. Luke's going to step back and try his three-pointer, and he gets that Cason Sun three-pointer to go right down. So Wessel's hot to start the second half. Keep feeding him the ball.
Eckert with the ball out here. He's shown that he can make that three-pointer. What is going to be the call here? He was very much out of control. Jordy Raymer picked up the foul.
Holy cow. I didn't even think Jordy was around that.
I didn't either. So that's going to be 4 fouls on Jordy. And Marion's going to sub here. Isaac Wester's going to come in, take Jordy's place.
If anything, I felt like that should have been maybe a travel call.
I saw Carson there waiting to try to take a charge, but I would agree with you. I thought he ran with it first. Balls around here to Eckert. Good closeout by Caden. Pass inside, back outside. Around go the Black Bears. A little driving runner. Won't go. Caden Mercer gets the rebound, hands it off there to Luke. Jackson Howard has it out high, off to Luke on the left wing. He's going to step back, can't get a shot. He's going to force one up there. It won't go. It's off the side of the backboard and out of bounds. I think Coach Dasenbrock would like to see a little bit better offense than that. So Farney will dribble the ball down, gets it off here to Wyatt Newberry to release a little bit of the pressure. 41-22. Oh, good cut inside. And a nice find for the layup. Boston Eckert, another bucket. That's 13 on the night for Boston. Carson on his right-hand dribble, just a pull-up quick three. No good. Luke gets a long rebound. His two-pointer won't go, and Eckert comes away with it. He looks like he can dribble pretty well in the full court. Kicks it back to Smith for the three-pointer, and it finds the bottom. That's 8 points on the night for Blake Smith. 46-22. Oh, Jackson's got it at the high post. Kind of forced the pass a little bit. Isaac saved it from going out of bounds. Carson with the baseline drive, gets cut off, out to Isaac. He's going to take one dribble and step in there. High off the glass, no good. Eckert with the rebound. And Sterling's running again with the big man leading the break. Oh, no. We got a call traveling on that one. I'm probably already off on my turnovers here for the half.
Well, there haven't been a whole lot.
Okay.
I only got 1 for Marion and 2 for Sterling.
Okay. I missed all those. So Sam Loomis will check in for Marion. Sterling sub 3 players in there at that dead ball as well. So Cade Mercer is getting a break as Sam came in. Left-hand dribble for Carson. 3-pointer. Won't go. Good battle for it, but Sam looks like he may have hurt his finger. Isaac's got it, but that's going to be a turnover. Spin dribble by Newberry, and he'll finish with his left hand. That's 6 points for Wyatt Newberry on the night. And it's a 26-point lead for the Black Bears. Long pass to Luke for his 3-pointer. Good rhythm. Jackson's there for the rebound and an easy putback. Nice job by the Marion big man. Newberry will bring it down here against Carson's defense. Carson pokes a little bit, but he's going to get called for a foul. That's his second personal foul, looks like. 2 team fouls on Marion here in the quarter. 3:36 to go in the third. Levin with a step through, loses his dribble. It's going to go out of bounds, you bet. Another turnover for Sterling.
3 on Sterling for the quarter.
Newberry's taking away Carson, so Luke will bring the ball down. No trouble. Off to Isaac on the wing. Screen for Jackson to go down to the block. Instead to Sam and back to Isaac. Skip past Carson. He's going to step back, set his feet, get calm, miss that 3-pointer. Isaac there for the backside rebound. And without coming down with it, he puts it right back in. What's that, 4 points for Isaac tonight?
Yes.
Marion's coming for a little double team. Sterling gets out of it. And Isaac gets his hand in there for a steal. He's going to go hard to the bucket. Doesn't get it. Sam's after it. Unfortunately, goes out of bounds. And Sterling will get it.
Wow, how is that not a foul? There was contact when Westner went up.
I would agree with you. Unfortunately, we don't have whistles.
I know.
Maybe it's best for the whole world that we don't have whistles, Derek. So Sterling will trigger it in and just proceed to throw it right out of bounds. Good defense by Luke. 5 turnovers, I think, for the Black Bears tonight, or in the second half. So Marion will throw it in. Looks like Sam Loomis will draw that job. Screen up, and then the diagonal screen. Have to come into Isaac in the corner. Oh my, good takeaway there by Blake Smith. Push it ahead. Drive for Farney, good leave for Eckert. That's unselfish basketball there. 15 points for Eckert now. And it's 50-26. Luke with a long 3-point look. It won't go. Number 11, Jacob Lewis comes down with it. He's ahead to Farney. Kick out to Smith.
Oh, no.
No shot, I guess. Got a foul called who on Luke?
Oh, on Luke. It's his first.
First personal foul. That's 3 team fouls on Marion here in the quarter.
I sure thought Luke was set a long time on that one. He must have shuffled just a little bit right there at the end where I took my eyes off.
I think the official was asking Coach Dasenbrock to settle down a little bit over there in his comments. I don't know for sure. There's a turnover for Sterling.
And a turnover right back.
Turnover back. Farney goes in to finish. Farney with 10. Many of them finishing at the rim. Thought Jackson had a pretty good look in there as Aiden was making his cut along the baseline, but
Yeah,
Pass just flew out of
unfortunately,
bounds.
even if Aiden gets that one, he's kind of stuck under the backboard. Not a lot of good places to go with
Right.
that, especially for a smaller guy in a towering world down there.
But as can happen in a game like this, you get to forcing things just a little bit sometimes,
Yep.
and that one probably was a forced pass by Jackson. But we'd like to say all these games the Warriors are battling in can be learning time, and I'm sure they are. Coach Dasenbrock's a new coach for the Warriors, and they're trying to learn from him, and he's got to learn his team as well. And they'll get it all together here before the season's done. I am quite confident. Carson with the pull-up, thought about the three, and instead pass it off to Isaac. He drives in, hesitates a little bit. He's going to get a couple of free throws out of his work there.
Going to call it on Eckert. His third.
3 fouls on Sterling's tallest player. So Isaac's at the free throw line for a couple.
Gets first.
First one rolls in there.
First free throws of the second half by either team.
So Isaac's second one is good as well. Nice. So the lead is 24. Speaking of 24, he's off on the drive, kicks it out for a corner three. And that's Zach Dashel again. 10 points for Zach off the bench. And the lead's 27. 50 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Isaac's got the ball over here on the wing. Back around to Caden. He's going to try to get it to Carson here at the point. We are at 40 seconds. Hand off to Luke. Again, Sterling's taken away half the court from Marion with their defense. Basically daring them to drive to the baseline where they've got helpers. Carson dribbles around and gets it over to Isaac. Pull-up jumper by Isaac, and he'll get that one. That's not an easy shot. Good play by Isaac there. And with 15 seconds to go, Sterling brings it down. Eckert pulls up to look at a three. No good. He's going to get fouled, though, as he drives to the basket. A foul's going to be on number 11, Luke Wessel. His second personal foul. 14 fouls in the quarter, but maybe that won't matter here with 9.6 seconds to go. Eckert at the free throw line. And he misses his first.
Well, it's been Marion's bright spot on the night. It's actually been Eckert's free throw shooting.
Going to go a little hack-a-shack on him, are you? I don't
Don't try here.
Yeah,
it didn't work.
His second one goes. So with 9 seconds to go, Carson's got to be aware of the clock. Now he sees it. Step back, fling at the buzzer, and it won't go. So after 3 quarters of play, Sterling leads 56-30. They stretched their lead by a point there in that third quarter. Don't know. I guess Jordy does have 4 fouls. I was going to say we don't have anybody in foul trouble, but Jordy's got 4. I don't suppose anybody else has got more than 2.
Yeah, everybody else that's on there has 2.
Eckert for Sterling has got
3.
3.
But nobody else has any foul trouble for them.
Looking at the scoreboard, I see Sterling's got Eckert with 16 points, Zach Dashel with 10, Zane Farley with 10, and Blake Smith with 8. Again, that we talked about that in the first half. Very balanced scoring for them. Luke Wessel's got 8, and Isaac Westner's got 8. Are they our leading scorers tonight?
I think so. Surprisingly, in that quarter, Sterling had no offensive rebounds. Now, they shot really well, so they didn't have to have a lot, but I have to figure it up here real quick, but their shooting percentage on the night is phenomenal. I mean, I said this kind of at halftime, say it again after the third quarter. Their worst shooting of the night has been from the free throw line. Their three-point percentage is the highest of their 3 percentages.
Wow.
So
that's quite a stat right there.
Yeah.
So looks like same group of Warriors that left the floor at the quarter break back in there. They're going to commit to getting that ball down in there to 24.
Krause picks
Cameron
up his
Morris.
third.
Carson Krause reached over there and got his foul. That's third, as you said. One team foul. 24 takes it up. It won't go. Caden Mercer's there, clear the rebound off to Luke and to Carson.
You know, for Whittle Island, that third quarter, we actually had gained ground on Sterling.
Right. Then later on, unfortunately, they pushed it back out. Here comes Farney again. Bounce pass to number 21, Zach Dashel. Gets another one. That's 12 points for Zach tonight. Such a nice fast break Sterling runs. They handle the ball well, pass it well. Isaac's going to go for the lob. That's a nice play. And he finished. You bet. That'll work, Caden. Great pass by Isaac. Good finish by Caden in there. He's going to get a bucket and a free throw out of it. That foul was against number 24, Cameron Morris, his first foul.
Great look by Webster. Great pass over the top. No, but and that's one of the few times that Sterling has had no help on that backside.
Yep.
Westner took advantage of it.
And Caden's free throw goes. Farney breaks the pressure with his dribble. Good hustle by Luke to catch back up. Number 5's got a three-point try in that far corner. It won't go. Isaac clears that rebound. So the lead has stayed at 25 now. This was the halftime deficit. Carson was going to go inside to Sam. Instead, it comes around to Luke. He's open for a three-pointer. And that's another Case-and-Son three-pointer for Luke Wessel. It's 11 points tonight. Is that three-pointers for Luke?
Yep. 3 threes for Luke. Oh, don't reach.
Yep. We just got to play defense with our feet. Good cut in there. Didn't go. Ball fake. Got him up in the air. Farney with the drive. And a very nice finish off the glass.
We came over to help. It just, Farney was already so deep into the lane when the help got there. It was a pretty short shot for him to make.
Okay, Carson tries to force one inside there. Unfortunately, that's a turnover. Zero Smith is off on the run. He's going to get the bucket, and he's going to get fouled. So he'll get a free throw out of that.
It's 4 on Krause.
Carson Krause picks up the foul.
Raymer checking back in with his 4 fouls, and so is Howard. Loomis and Krause will leave.
So Blake Smith at the free throw line. 10 points tonight, make it 11. So with Carson out, Luke looks like he'll be the primary ball handler, although I imagine Jordy could do it too if you wanted him to. Lead is 27. A hard cut by Jordy, ball fake inside by Caden. Got our 2 big men outside here looking to pass the ball on cutters. No good. Jordy goes down. No call of any kind. Now Jordy's got it at the point. Jordy with a hard drive.
Oh, nice job by Raymer. Jordy was mad that he'd been getting pushed around. That was an anger drive, and he got it to go.
That was a strong take.
Twice on that possession, Jordy had gotten hammered. Once knocked to the floor.
Oh, good
steal by Lee.
We're going to get a foul on Farney here.
Nice anticipation backdoor steal by Luke there.
So 2 fouls on Farney, 2 team fouls on Sterling here in the quarter.
As lopsided as the score is right now, the Warriors still playing hard and keeping it at the deficit that it really was at halftime.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yep.
This playing very even up here in the second half.
Luke on the drive. Going to get a foul on Sterling.
Smith.
Blake Smith, number 0. It's going to be his first foul. So Luke with a strong take towards the basket. He's going to get a couple free throws for his trouble. His first free throw looks awfully good, and it is. 12 points tonight for Luke. Luke's been a solid scorer for the Warriors most of the games that I have seen. His second free throw rolls off the front and the back and the end. Good shooting. Farney brings it down, gets it off to Smith. Eckert for the three-pointer. It won't go. Jackson Howard high for that rebound. And Luke comes down the inside with his left-hand dribble. He'll scoop it up right-handed, but Eckert is there to block it. And he's going to come out with it to Farney. Jordy doesn't want to foul. Here comes Luke again. I didn't get that one. Newberry to the bucket. Boy, they stepped through that defense well. And another finish. Put the lead back out to 25 yet again. But as you were saying, Marion's played even here in the second half.
Yep.
Around to Isaac. Not going to get the lob this time, but he'll drive. Oh, that's tough behind the backboard. He couldn't get it to go. Sterling clears the rebound. Farney to Eckert. That wing jumper won't go. Jackson Howard's the only rebounder in there, either team, and he'll take it. So Luke will bring it down. Coach Dasenbrock makes the call that he wants. Going to get a handoff there to Caden Mercer. He's going to drive, and we're going to get a foul call there. Going to let him have free throws again. 23, Boston Eckert.
It's Eckert's fourth.
Picks up the foul. That's 4. So Caden goes to the line and nails his first. So Sterling makes a line change, 5 for 5 here. That's a hockey term, Darren. I'm sorry, I know it's basketball season.
It's gay, I understood.
Okay. And Caden, second free throw, looks a little off the mark. Oh, and Jackson's going to get a foul on a bit of a push there.
13 foul on the Warriors, second on Howard.
So 3.5 minutes to go here in the game. Marion trails by 24 points. 21 step back three-pointer.
He's been deadly tonight.
He really has. Zach Dashel coming off the bench. How many points is that?
3, 6, 9, 15.
Okay. Good look inside by Jackson, but unfortunately that's a turnover. And Sterling's going to return the favor, though.
So here's the amazing part about Dashel. He's taken 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 threes, hit 3 of them. He's taken 3 twos and hit all 3.
Yep.
So he's only missed 1 3 all night.
It's a very good shooting night. So Sterling leads by 27. Carson Krause with his dribble at the point. Off to Jackson Howard. Gets it around to Sam. Sam's going to think about driving, but unfortunately drives between 2 players and has it taken away. Number 11 off to the races, but he loses it. Carson's going to take it away. Isaac down at the other end for a nice, easy layup.
Good fast break there by the Warriors to get it right back up the field after they were able to get the steal.
24
Good
in.
block by Jackson.
Good unselfish play by Sterling, but Jackson was there to deny that shot. 2.5 to go in the ball game. Carson between his legs, tries to drive and gets cut off. He'll throw it over here to Jordy on this side. High pass inside to Jackson. Dribble gets contested a little bit, and we're going to have a tie-up. Marion's going to get to keep the ball this time. Looks like Isaac Wester's going to trigger it in. The Warriors go 4 across low. Bounce pass into Jackson. A little baby hook shot won't go. Sam contests for the rebound but can't get it. 24 comes away with that. There's another unselfish play in there for number 33. Number 33 is Tucker Haas. And the lead is back out to 27 again. Carson loses the dribble a bit, but now we're settled. Isaac around to Jackson. Fake handoff to Jordy. Jackson's is that a pass across to Isaac?
That was a pass.
Little jumper.
Isaac. Yep.
It won't go, unfortunately. Sam tries for the rebound. Can't get it. Now he's going to defend a little bit down here in the half court. He's running pretty close to him. I'm afraid that's going to get called for a foul there. It's 3 personal fouls on Sam. 4 team fouls against Marion. Several times here late in the game that Sterling has done that kind of thing. Drive in there, try to throw a bounce pass. That one got away from him.
Yeah, right now you can definitely tell the difference between Sterling's first 5 and these second 5. As far as those little mistakes, that first 5 was not making those type of little mistakes.
Yep, that ball slipped away from Jackson, and 21's off. Bounce pass to number 11. He can't get it to go, but Sam's going to get called for a foul.
Lewis will go to the line for a pair here.
Number 11 is Jacob Lewis. He will go to the free throw line.
104 left in the game.
Jacob Lewis has got 4 points tonight so far. His first free throw is good. Second free throw won't go. Offensive rebound, putback won't go either. Isaac comes away with it. A little bit of a high dribble, but the official said that's okay. Carson's got it at the point. Going to get a Sam Loomis screen, pull up for a three-pointer. Oh. High bounce over the backboard, unfortunately. 28-point lead for the Black Bears. 44 seconds to go in the ball game. Offensive rebound for the Black Bears. Tries to take it back up. Jackson Howard's going to get called for the foul. It's going to be his third. Look at me, he thought he had all ball there. I kind of thought he was pretty good also. First free throw by number 24, Cameron Morris, goes in. His first point of the night. And his second free throw is good as well. So that stretches the lead to 30 points for the Black Bears. 25 seconds to go in the game. Carson's trying to get guys in the places that he wants them. Bounce pass to Sam. And that little fade again for Carson. That time he couldn't get it. He'll dribble around. High pass into Jackson. He's going to be strong with it in there. It won't go. So Jackson will get 2 free throws. But I think the ruling here is, since that was a running clock and the free throws wouldn't make any difference in the ball game, they're not going to let Jackson shoot those. So the final score tonight is Sterling 73, Marion 43.
Then get our third and fourth quarter sponsors. I'm going to get them in real quick, just because the clock was running so much there. Third quarter sponsors, MHS Pack, EVH Engineering, Carlson Grocery. Fourth quarter sponsors, Marion Dye and Fixture, Edward Jones Investment, and JW Storage.
Thank you so much, sponsors. We talked about it, Darren, in the second half, and Marion did a really nice job of keeping the deficit at the 25 that it was at halftime.
Yeah, exactly. It was in the third quarter, it was only a 16-17 score differential, and then in that last quarter, it was only 13 to 17. So, we did a good job in the second half. It was that first quarter a 9-point deficit, and then a 16 additional point deficit in the second quarter is what really cost them. Yep.
So Warriors need to keep their chins up as much as they can here. Keep playing hard. Coach Dason Brock will keep coaching them hard, I'm sure, too. Now, this will be the semester break. The next half a day of finals for the kids tomorrow. You got the next action?
Yeah, the next action is going to be, I believe, if I got this right, it's going to be on Tuesday the 7th is the next action. I was really surprised that there isn't a game on that third when we come back. But according to what I found, no game on the third. But the next action will be here at the SAC on the 7th, the Tuesday. And that'll be against Wichita Classical, followed by a Friday game on the 10th at Hutch Trinity. So a couple of we're going to get into some of these new school league games with Wichita Classical coming up there right after the break. So thanks for joining us, everybody, tonight. Kelly, got anything in To wrap it up here,
Nope. Enjoyed the night of basketball.
you know,
Hope to see you all out here at the SAC.
we really do think that these guys have a lot of potential. This is to take a little bit to get in with the new coach, figure out what he's wanting, how he's wanting the players to play. The skills are there. We just got to figure out how to put it all together at one time in the right place.
Yep. And they'll keep working, I'm sure.
Yep. So once again, thank you, everybody. Enjoy your holidays. Merry Christmas, and we will see you next year.